Hi guys, this is DCRS here, and today I'll be doing something special that I've been working on. Well, it only took me a few minutes to update. This is my Evil Hero deck profile for the, well, Premium Gold, no, Premium Gold, past Gold Series 2015 for the new Master Anki. So yeah, this is the deck profile I've been I kind of thought about making, so yeah, sorry for the lack of uploads, lately busy. So yeah, this is an Evil Hero deck profile, and yeah, I've said that before. So yeah, this is a type of deck that actually spams special summoning quite a lot. So as you can see, you don't really run much traps in this deck. I've tried fitting traps in, but I've noticed that you don't really go into traps that often, and with the amount of monsters you have, you don't really need it. But yeah, this deck is mostly trying to stall out your opponent until you get a better hand, but at a time, you're hoping that you might get the upper hand, because this deck is kind of slowish. It'll be much more faster if you can actually get Dark Fusions quicker. But other than that, it's alright, the deck is alright. But you can edit it the way you want. So yeah, this is basically a simple version of Master Heroes for is it January? Yeah, the January 15 format and almost to the April 2015 format. So yeah, let's begin with the deck profile, shall we? 2 Tragodias, 3 Lava Golems, because with the amount of time that you'll have with this deck, your opponent will probably try and OTK you as quickly as possible, so Lava Goling them and Swift Scarecrow and Balfadering them, or Gauze them, or Tragodian them. You have plenty of ways to stop the burn, or in this case, the damage. 2 Gauze, 3 Malicious Edge, because you need 3 Malicious Edge. You can run 2 to 3, but I think 3 is actually necessary for this deck, because there's a combo with this with the new Shadow Mist, which Shadow Mist makes this deck a whole lot consistent than it was before. It's actually better than Stratos combined, to be honest, because you can actually use the combo during your turn, and Shadow Mist can search whenever it is sent to the graveyard. So yeah, makes it more broken that way. 3 Shadow Mist, 3 Infernal Prodigy. Now this card creates a pretty good combo. I'll explain later. 3 Swift Scarecrows and 3 Balfaders for stopping the attacks. 2 A Hero Lives. You don't really need A Hero Lives, it's optional, but I like to play A Hero Lives because in case I don't have any monsters, I can just spam Shadow Mist and try and see if I can get my combo out as quickly as possible. 3 Dark Callings, 1 Regeki, 1 Foolish Barrow, staples, 2 Dark Fusions. Dark Fusion, in my opinion, you don't really need it that much, but Dark Fusion is okay. It's good at 2, just not good at 3. I tried testing 3 out. It's actually really inconsistent because, well, it depends on your hand. It can be alright if you have the right cards. 3 MSTs, 3 Mask Change, and 3 Royal Decrees. Now, the extra deck is okay. Let's just make it as simple as possible. You don't really summon Xyz that much. You only use them for emergencies only, because they're actually very hard to summon. I'm not kidding. The Xyzs are really hard to summon in this deck, because Evil Heroes, they rely on a special type of play. It's actually very hard. That's why they're so evil, because they're hard to play. You need to actually know how the deck works. Well, it's actually really easy. It's actually really easy with this deck, but it's actually, you need a level of skill to actually know how to play the deck. Well, not really much skill, but you just need to know how to play the deck. That's all that matters. And also to make edits to it as much as possible, because it's not easy. 2 Malicious Edge. 3 is kind of clogged. Well, 3 is actually not necessary. 2 is actually fine. You don't really go into 3 that much, because the amount of fusions you have, you can only activate 1 of them per turn, I believe? No, doesn't say. Okay, but it's really hard to actually summon, because they're all going to be banished, or in this case sent to graveyard, and you can banish them, which you don't have any material, so to actually fusion them. So Militia Edge at 2 is pretty good. 2 Dians, 3 Enki. Enki is a new Dark Lord. It's really good. 2 Dark Lords. You don't really need Dark Lord that much in this deck, and you're mostly relying on Enki to actually get out your plays. Goka, because that's a fire and it's good for a mass change target. Also, Goka powers up so much that, well, the amount of heroes you have in your graveyard is going to be at least 25 or 2600, around that, depending on how many heroes you send to the grave. There's a pretty good combo with getting Goku really high up. Arc, Castel, Exiton, Lavabo Chain, and Gaga Cowboy. You don't really summon Xyz that much, I already explained before, but it's optional to go into Xyz, but you only do it during dire situations. And now these are the cards that you might want to use if you are thinking about it. Thermal Gainer is good, I suppose, but it's not the best when it comes to plays, because you can only activate Spectre in main phase 1. At 1600 Beatstick is not that good, and also attacking twice is actually not that good in a way. Well, you can attack twice is actually pretty good, but you have to banish it and then it's special summon, so it activates when it's in the banish area, and your opponent can, I don't know, banis it. Pretty much doesn't come back at all. Pretty much ran away. Kage to Kage is optional. You can try running it with King of Feral Limbs to go into Xyz more easily. That's your opinion, but mine's more of a speed-based and stall-based type of thing, so your choice. I guess Emerald's alright. It's good for recycling. Hero Lives is, well, you can add another Hero Lives you want. Miles Charge is actually pretty good in this deck, but I don't know what to take out. My deck is, well, the deck I've created is decent as it is. I don't know what to take out. You can choose what to take out for Miles Charge, if you so want to. Magic Cylinder is good for burning. Ha 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 ha, everyone loves burn. And Anti-Spell Fragrance. It's okay, but in a way, if you're using for a side deck, it's mostly good to switch out Rodocrease and Anti-Spell Fragrances. If you're versing a Necrolls or something like that, that relies heavily on spells. Because this deck, it does sort of rely on spells, but at the same time, you can always set them, and you can always, well, the thing is, you don't really need to use much spells. I actually kind of do, to be honest, but Anti-Spell Fragrance is use it at your own risk type of thing. Yeah. Anyway, as the combo I've explained for, I'm trying to explain, Shadow Mist, Mass Change into Dark Law or Enki. Choose whatever you want. Dark Law, favorite Dark Hole or Regeki, you're kind of screwed. But other than that, summon Dark Law, Enki, whatever. And then search for Infernal Prodigy or Malicious Edge. If you have either one of these, search out the other. Yeah, that's how you go. And also, during their turn, if they try to attack you directly or try and inflict damage and something like that, you summon a monster like Battle Fader, or Swap Scarecrow, and yeah. And if you control the monsters, pretty much, during your turn, you special summon this card, and then you normal summon this by tributing one monster, because your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters. Well, if you control a monster, you can use it for a tribute summon of 1 cost rather than 2, which is pretty good. And also, at the end phase, this card draws a card, but that's highly irrelevant in a way, but it's kind of handy depending if you draw a battle stopper. So yeah, Infernal Prodigy has its ups and downs, but the only downside I hate about this card is it has a special summon attack mode, which I don't know why it has a special summon attack mode. It'll be good in defense mode though, but in attack mode, that's like, you better make it count this turn, otherwise you're gonna take a lot of damage. I'm not kidding. It's special summon attack mode, 300 attack. It's like a Karibo. Not exactly what you want to take damage with. If that makes sense. But yeah, this is the deck profile for evil heroes. So yeah, leave a comment below, please leave a like, and please rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So yeah, this is Evil Heroes, my newest update, I guess you could say. So yeah, Evil Heroes, the new way to play Evil Heroes. Well, you can edit the way you want. This is my type of version, in a way, for battle control-ish type of thing. I don't know. I'm just mumbling now. So yeah, this is DCRS. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.